Before I start this video, I just want to thank Professor Kaplan for this innovative means of introducing ourselves and creating a journal for the first week. And I'm excited to learn more about my colleagues and fellow students in this course. I'm coming from Gloucester, Massachusetts, where I'm living now. I've lived in the Boston area for about 30 years. I grew up in Chicago, Illinois, and left there quite a while back. I am a great believer in giving back, and I think in my life I've asked for help, received help, and tried to use the help I got to improve my life. Um, I worked until recently at the Center for Psychiatric Rehabilitation at Boston University, and it was very rewarding work. I was a student there for many years as I was suffering from serious mental illness and was hired as a teacher, instructor, and taught various classes, peer support, um, a chess class, a poetry group, which brings me to something I'm kind of consumed with over the years is writing poetry. I published in many English-speaking countries in journals and anthologies. If you care to, you can Google my name, and a lot of my work will come up. Um, I'll put the link to my website called Poetry in Motion on WordPress. And if you care to, you can sample some of what I write. Um, I got involved with poetry at the age of about 15. I was encouraged by a friend of mine who was a rock and roll guitarist. He said, "Try your hand and write something creative. You're a good writer. You should give it a try." And on and off, I was writing poetry. I didn't start publishing till I guess I was in my early 20s. My first publication was Hair Trigger magazine in Chicago, and there's been intervals where I wasn't reading or writing at all. And well, I don't know. I got married late in life, um, and my wife lived in France and Ireland for many years, and her daughter also lives there, and her granddaughters. So I come from a pretty large family that nobody's in Chicago anymore except my sister. We're all spread all over the country. Either my parents raised five kids. I'm older than most Walden students, I'm sure. I'm 71 years old, and this is just something I wanted to do for myself. I'm a PhD psychology student, and I just wanted to kind of put a cap on a lifetime of learning. I have an interest in history and politics, and was a member of the Democratic, and still am a member of the Democratic National Committee for at least the past 20 years. I lived in New York. I lived in Seattle, Washington. I've been to Alaska a number of times, and it's been a long journey. And I hope this is another memorable segment of an existence that I've got. I've got very few regrets, and I'm happy to be among other like-minded people who are interested in researching the issues that confront us today. There's so much going on right now that it's a real challenge for all of us. Thank you for listening, and I'll be excited to see what you people have to say.